Hey everybody, Assalamualaikum. So it's been quite well. I didn't record any video, anything like that. And today I'm back and Eid Mubarak. Today is significant festival of our faith we've been through. And yeah, and that's why I thought I should make a video to remark day, this day especially. And that's why and where I'll talk about in this video briefly. I'll briefly talk about myself, my learning journey, my distraction, my problem, my potential, and my wisdom, my desire. So yeah, when I get there in Malaysia, when I arrived here, I thought I'll be surround people who's my type people, like whose age close to me, and you know what. And so unluckily, sadly, I do work where most of people are not. They're not my type person. And I don't really like them. When I was Bangladesh, I had a very specific friend zone. So I can't find anybody like whose behave and attitude does align with my choice in order to bring a friend. So that's why I can't hang around in this Malaysia without friend. You can't possibly do anything, and this is the first reason that I don't have friend. And the second thing is, for now I do not have passport. To me, I have a surat called in Malay, and that's what I have. But I didn't got my passport yet. So I'm hoping that we'll get this thing within this month. And by the way, and these are people I'm around with. They're pretty narrow perception people, narrow-minded people. You know, if you don't live like them, then you're not good people today. And they would say nasty and negative thing, and these kind of thing they say to me, and that's sometimes trigger my mood to swing it to be sad. I mean, their compliment most of the time make me sad, and if somebody say any negative things about you, end of the day you're human. If you don't take that personally, but end of the day you're human. You do have to think about that sort of compliment made you think about again, even though when you're not taking personal thing. So that's the bad side of I do living there. There's so many person that are so nasty. I do not like them. I don't wanna engage to them, but they try to poke me and with negative thing, their perception, and their does behave with almost everybody. This behavior, and I'm a person. Truly, I do have to be perfectly honest with you that I'm a person who is every hundred out of every 100 people you can find 10 or 8 person like me whose and mindset and desire and everything. And I do not drink, I don't smoke, I don't have any relationship, whether it's offline or online. Actually, I do completely avoid toxic thing in my life in order to being able to a great human being. But that's why every day I do have to deal with these sort of people's negative thought, compliment, and yeah, these are something I do have to deal with every day. So sadly, I do have to deal with every day these sort of things. So there's nothing to do for right now, just to avoid, and I do mostly avoid them. And today is a festival, significant day of our faith today with Mantra, but still you know, I'm not having hang around with friend because I do not have any friend, and there are most of people and there where I live. There are so narrow perception people, and my type. They're not my type at all. So yeah, but even though I'm I'm trying to most of my time to learn English, spend with, and yeah, these are something I'm doing, and I do believe that one day I can change everything, and what I'm looking for, I can get there. I can achieve that end of the day, and that's what I'm waiting for. So I have to improve a lot, and I did it. I improved a lot throughout last year. So that's my motivation to keep going, keep growing, keep avoiding. And by the way, I told you earlier that where I do live, there are so many narrow perception people around me. And but here's the truth. There is also has some good people to me who those are like my work, my skill, my type, my vibe. But very few, if I named them, especially Rabio and Musa. And these two, I think they're not bothered by me, and they does like my skill, my behavior, my attitude, everything there does appreciate, especially Romeo. So yeah, and except these two person, this where I live there, I mean completely worthless people. How ridiculous and odd kind of a behave that does to me, right? That does to me, and sometimes I react. When I react, they're silent, and I try to mostly avoid to them. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. And by the way, guys, in my last video, I mean some of my last video, I told you that about my about Bangladesh between Bhutan matches, football matches, and Bangladesh nailed it and Bangladesh played well. But the main exam is against Singapore. So Singapore versus Bangladesh football match. I'm looking forward towards that, and which is arranged will be 5 May, 5th May, not 5th, sorry, 10th May. I'm looking forward to watch that game, and hopefully Bangladesh will get that win because Bangladesh recently got some star and skillful player like Hamza Chowdhury, as you know, including Shamit Shon and Fakhmudul Islam, who is, I think he could change Bangladesh forward, you know, forward and success rate. He could change the result end of the day. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watch that game, but I do have to wait 4 more days to watch that. 4 or 3 days. Today is maybe 7th May. 3 days, I think. 3 more days. I do have to wait for them to watch again. So, and as you know, I'm also waiting for watching Bachelor Point season 5, and I literally paid for it to watch. Have a look instantly on Bongo, and yeah, I'm waiting for that I think they'll be uploaded. It's around 10 p.m. in Malay time, Malaysia time, and 7 p.m. in Bangladesh time. So yeah, this was all about today. Talk to you in another video tomorrow, perhaps perhaps anytime. Yeah, and bye. Keep it positive. Do not compliment any negative thoughts about any person life that could ruin their days, and think about their human, their deserve to being, you know, alone and be free negative thoughts.